Hi, Fruity Cutie. I'm coming to you live from the X Space Shuttle. Oh no, just kidding. I just have my dehydrator on. So, in the last video, I'm sure you were wondering, Jeanette, why do you even need to use flax seeds? Why can't you just use corn and lime? So you know what? That's what we're doing for this video because for some reason, I've never done this. I've always just made them with the flax seeds, and then I realized, wait a minute. Why don't I just use corn and lime and just see what happens? So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're just doing corn and lime. Don't make this until I make it so that you don't have to like yell at me or get mad at me. But we're using the GMO corn because I don't give a mother F-U-C-K. I don't care. I don't care about that. It's not GMO. It's, it all comes down to your belief. Honestly, if you're afraid that your body cannot get rid of pesticides, then you're in for a fucking treat. Okay, you're in for a surprise because what's going to happen is you're going to manifest things in your body. I have 100% confidence in all fruit and vegetables, whether it's organic or raw or GMO. Seriously, I don't think fruit and vegetables will ever harm me. And I was sick, and it's crazy because I was pre-diabetic. I was dealing with anemia issues, low iron, and all these things before I went raw. And so I have full confidence that nothing's going to happen to me. If it hasn't happened in 14 years, it's not going to happen. And that's what you need to do. You need to get extremely confident. You need to be watching YouTube videos of people that are long-term raw vegans, not a few years. I'm talking about 10 years or more, okay? And you need to be studying what they do and how their mind works. Their mind, that's the most important thing. I'm reading a book, which I actually am going to read you a few paragraphs because this book is so fucking good. And then I'll take you to my room so you'll see how crazy my house is right now. My house is a nightmare. I've been in the process of moving for the past, it feels like 2 years, but it's only been a month. But yeah, so the mind controls everything. Listen, I have women that have had alopecia, and by going raw, now their hair is growing. So, and then you have someone else who says they lost their hair. You have people that say their teeth fell out on a raw food diet. What was the difference? And that is the mind. So you need to watch your words, and you need to watch what goes into your mind. The videos you watch, the podcasts you listen to, the doctors that you let dictate your life. And if your husband or wife is not raw or vegan, you gotta be careful because they can highly influence you. And they can affect your mind, boo. This corn tastes so good. Wow. All right. So we're doing corn and lime. And let's see what happens. Why do we need the flaxseed? I don't know. You tell me. I just never thought of it. Okay, so right now, we're just simply squeezing the lime into the blender. And one of the things I hate the most is definitely the sound of the dehydrator. Every time I make, anybody else out there, anytime I make something with the dehydrator, I'm like, instantly regret it. But I have a very small house, a very small kitchen. I think when I live in a bigger place, like a mansion, I'll just go upstairs. You know what I'm saying? The dehydrator will be running, and I'll just go upstairs. And, yeah. All right. So now we got the corn. We got the lime. I think we'll blend it and we'll add a little bit of water as we go. Okay, you're definitely going to need a tamper for this. Okay. So let's put this on. And I'll mute you because it's really annoying. But yeah, we're going to use the tamper. If it doesn't blend, then I'm going to simply add a little bit of water. All right? So let's see what happens. Here we go, baby. Let me mute you. All right, so there we go. We got the mixture. We're taking it off, and we're just gonna pour it. You might not even need to use lime, to be honest, but okay, what we're gonna do here, we're not gonna get fancy. We're just gonna pour it and make a big square, and we'll deal with this later. You know what I mean? We'll cut it into tortilla chips or form it into some type of wrap later. Okay, so let me get something. Take this out and spread it. All right, well, all we really have is a spoon, so that's gonna be the tool of choice. You see, you don't need anything fancy. And hey, I don't really know how this is gonna come out, but it's worth a try, right? So I did not add any water. And yeah, this is very exciting. Something new. All right. It could turn out really gross, so let's see, okay? Let's see. Now, the goal is we don't want it too thick, but we don't want to see the bottom of the sheet there, right? So we want to make it thick enough thin enough without seeing the bottom of the tray. All right. That looks good. Whoa, whoa. If it comes out really good, maybe I'll make this at my retreat. So simple, right? Ooh, wait a minute. That tastes good. Mmm. You know what? I think I just made a new dressing. That's really good. Okay, now we're going to put this in the dehydrator. Hopefully without spilling it. Okay. I'm going to put it down here. And there we go, boo. Put that on. Let that cook. Now, if you saw the other video, I have the flaxseed corn tortillas here. So let's see what tastes better. Keep you posted. I'll show you in the next episode. All right, bye, boo.